hit the record button.
Nice. All righty.
How we doing, everybody?
Alrighty. Hello, people on the fancy TV screen. How's it going there, everyone?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to
How
episode
we
9.
doing today? How we doing? Hope you're all doing well.
We've made it 9 episodes.
9 episodes. We're almost at 10. Next week will be 10.
It's hard to believe. It went by so fast, right, man?
Mhm.
Like,
It's been like what? It's about to be like 2 months now, isn't it?
yeah, I don't even remember what day we started. To be honest.
It'll be like 2 months. I think like sometime next week. It's
I can
crazy,
go back.
dude.
I can go back and look at Twitter. Oh, look real quick.
All right.
Because I tweeted all that shit out for the premiere and all that.
Nice. All right, man.
Let's go look. I'm probably
Go for it.
I'm gonna have to scroll a bit.
Hope you're all having a good weekend. Today is Saturday, so hope you all had a good day, good Friday. Hope you're having a good day today, and then hopefully tomorrow also will be a good one for you there.
We could probably just look at the YouTube pods because we posted that up like day 1.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So we were talking about how next week will be the 10th episode, right?
Yeah.
So we might as well just let you guys know up top that next week will probably be a Comic-Con focused episode because
Hell
Comic-Con
yeah.
will be next week. So get ready for that because that's what we'll be doing next week. It might be a Comic-Con recap because I don't think we'll have time for a preview. We can talk about it today if we want, but the preview. But
yeah, next episode will be 2 months, by the way.
Oh wow, very nice.
Yeah. We did our debut.
That 2-month mark
was May 18th, right?
May 18th.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah, it was May 18th.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because you know how I remember because I remember talking about how it was going to be the 20th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, like the day after. Or something like that. Yeah, there you go. Dang, man, 2 months already. That is insane. That is absolutely insane, man.
10 episodes, 2 months.
Pretty wild.
It's gonna be weird. Before you know it, it'll be a year, and it'll be like over 100 episodes.
Jesus. Well, we're almost at the double digits, man. Next week will be the double digits, so
it's going faster than you think.
Yeah, for sure, man.
We have to figure out a way to do this at WaveCon because we have a Saturday at WaveCon.
I don't think we will. Let me see. I can double check right now. Oh yeah, the 10th, I guess.
We'll have to figure something out. We'll have to do like a recording or something in the hotel room.
Maybe, yeah. We'll have to. We'll figure something out. But yeah, on the 10th, we'll be over there because that'll be WaveCon week. And we'll see. We'll figure something out, guys.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll do something.
Maybe we'll just be partying the whole time. So.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Depends on what's going on that day too, you know.
Oh, I don't know. I had an idea. We'll talk about it after this is
over. Okay.
That way we'll have something like the surprise, maybe.
All right, that's fine with me, man.
What you been up to this week, man?
All kinds of stuff, man. I started and finished Stranger Things. I don't know if I mentioned that last week, but I did that.
Yep, I might just play D&D with Will. God damn it!
I know, right? He just wants to play D&D, man.
I'm like, well, fucking I'll play D&D.
I've been playing Minecraft, of course. Still, I've been playing. I on stream. I actually just been playing all kinds of different stuff. Like, I played Jackbox yesterday. The Jackbox Party Pack stuff.
Hell yeah.
I played PUBG earlier in the week for like the first time ever on stream because I'm super late to that game because I didn't have a good PC when the game was like super popular 2 years ago. But there was a few people on stream that were like they have been wanting me to play that game forever, so I decided to play it again or play it on stream for the first time. So I did that. I did Old Republic again on Wednesdays because I do that on Wednesdays.
I updated that, so I'm probably gonna hop back into that at some point as
Hell
well.
yeah. Yeah, I played my Imperial Agent.
I got an
I'm on
expansion pack
Narshada.
coming, man.
Yeah, there's an expansion pack coming in September. We're 2 months away. It's pretty interesting, man.
So
And I'm trying to think what else.
They must
What the
be
hell did
making
I?
money, or they wouldn't keep making expansions, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, man. I mean, I'm sure they are making money because the way they restrict you on so much for free to play players, so you have to like sub at least for a little bit.
Yeah, and they're fixing to change that a little bit too, as well.
But yeah, just this past week I just been streaming all kinds of stuff: Overwatch, PUBG, The Old Republic, Jackbox. You know, it's been a nice mixed bag of things.
I saw an article on PC Gamer, I think, and it said The Old Republic is the best BioWare game you can play right now, and I don't disagree.
I saw that.
Actually, I
yeah,
think
I
it's
saw
100%
that as well.
true.
I heard about that. Yeah.
All right. That is.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to shout out that you've been doing?
I've been trying to watch some other shows. Like I saw 2 episodes of Jessica Jones again last night, and
I haven't even started that.
It's it's fine, but
yeah.
It's the last season, so I'm just trying to get through it. I'm trying to think what else. That might be it. Just again, a lot of Minecraft, a lot of some Dead by Daylight here and there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let you go ahead and talk about your stuff.
Let's see. We played.
Also,
D&D.
by the way,
yeah, go ahead.
No, I just want to say we've kind of been forgetting to introduce ourselves at the beginning of these episodes. I am, it's Josh and I. We are your hosts. Yeah. I am BT3, and
I'm Josh 902. It's down below.
Yeah, indeed, the names are below, but
it's a bad habit. I think it's just like my anxiety for me kicks up when we start because I'm just a nervous person naturally, and I just immediately am like start talking and forget the most important thing, which is who the fuck am I? It's a horrible thing to do.
It's all good. We just got to remember to do it because I forget too. I remembered just now. So anyway, go ahead, man.
That's who we are.
D&D, yes.
We played D&D. Played D&D. Somebody died. Spoiler.
It's true. No lie, somebody did die in our D&D game last week.
So if you want to see who, go watch the VOD for that. It's up on Twitch. I need to put those. I should put those on YouTube.
I was like, yeah, you should put them up on YouTube, man. Yeah. For sure, dude.
Like straight up instant death, no death saves. It's the first time I've ever killed anybody.
I was like, yo, did this just happen?
We'll probably talk more about that in our second half when we're just kind of talking about things.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll save that for later. But yeah, that was, dude.
Yeah. That was intense. That was an intense start to the week. Let's see what else. I've been playing some. I don't know why. I bought some stuff during the Steam Summer Sale.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I got. What did I buy?
I know you got the Total War Blood pack. I know you got the Council.
Got the Council.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else you got.
I got something else.
I know you mentioned it last week.
I was gifted Age of Mythology, the extended edition. I'm gonna play that at some point.
And
I also subscribed to the Humble Monthly because I wanted
Kingdom Come, huh?
Kingdom Come, and I wanted Surviving Mars. Surviving Mars was actually on my wish list, so I got to do a 2-for-1 right there for $12. So I was like, damn,
nice.
I'm gonna hop on
that dude, I would do it for Kingdom's shit. That game, the Kingdom game, I would do it for that one alone if I could, but unfortunately, I can't.
And then right before the Steam Summer Sale ended, I had enough points for a $5 coupon, so I got Shadowrun Hong Kong.
Hey. Nice,
and that's actually what I've been playing. I've been playing Shadowrun Hong Kong. I was doing a custom. I did a custom class instead of picking you pick Street Samurai or Adept or Decker and all those. I went custom, and I've been playing. I played about 5 hours of that this past week. I'm gonna play some more. I'd probably be playing it right now actually if we weren't doing this show. Yeah. As for watching stuff, I watched Stranger Things, all of it, you.
Yeah. Such a great season, dude.
Okay, it was very good.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I think I like the first 2 seasons more, but that is by no means to say that it's bad at all. It was still good. Still really good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I watched all of Jack Ryan. on Amazon, which was really good, by the way. I was surprised at how good it is. Because I think we all remember those Jack Ryan episodes.
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those Jack Ryan advertisements they used to have all over Twitch there for the longest time.
I do remember those. Yes.
It's because I had some. I went to Amazon Prime because I still had to. I mean, I had a trial, so I'm using Amazon Prime for a month because they have Prime Day and stuff coming up as well. And because I bought my headphones and stuff, and I also bought this thing over here. Let me grab it and I'll show you.
Oh boy, what'd you get?
It's a board game. I got it for. It's kind of a board game. It's like a card dice game. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's this. It is a little. It's a little card and dice game called Age of War.
Age of War.
I got it to play with my nephew. Apparently, it's pretty simple to learn. So we haven't played it yet.
Cool, man.
But I bought that the other day. It had 1 day shipping and was marked down to $12. So I thought, why not? And that's all I've done this week.
Cool.
I worked on our World Anvil for our D&D game, but
we'll get into that later as well if you want. But I skimmed through that. That actually looks pretty cool. But again, we'll get into that later.
Yeah. I like having a wiki. Trying to think, is there anything else this week that I have done? I watched Critical Role and stuff, but I don't know if that's news. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna move on to news, unless you have anything else.
Into the news. Nah, man, I'm good to go. Let's
hop
straight into it.
Why don't you start us off, because I forgot to gather any, so I'm looking at Reddit right now, looking for.
All right. So here we go. Gaming news number 1. Nintendo has announced the Nintendo Switch Lite.
Oh yeah.
It'll be $199.99. And the release date is 9/20, so we're about like 2 months away from that release date. I will get you the video if you want it. For everyone in the chat as well. I'll put it in the chat. There it is. So yeah, it's essentially just a smaller Nintendo Switch. It's portable only, so it doesn't have the dock, and you can't remove like the Joy-Cons, which is like exactly what's been rumored and like people have been hearing about for a long time. It makes sense. It makes sense that they were gonna do this. So if you want to get a Nintendo Switch, I suppose now's the time, right? It's even cheaper than usual.
This one's very tempting for me. 1, because it's cheaper, and 2, because Fire Emblem is fucking coming out, the new one, and I want it. I want it really bad.
Yeah, I mean, it looks. Yeah, look at it. It's there's your normal Switch, I think, and then yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool for people who don't have one yet.
There it is.
Like it gives them more of an incentive to get one.
Does it come in different colors? That they said.
Yeah, it comes in the yellow, the gray, and the turquoise. I believe 3 different colors.
Turquoise.
I'd probably go if I didn't have one. I'd go for the turquoise one for sure because that's like the best option. I think.
I definitely don't want yellow. I'm not a big fan of that color.
The gray is cool, but it looks a little too boring.
It looks plain, right? Like.
Yeah, it looks like too boring. The turquoise one is the one that I would go for absolutely if I didn't have one. But yeah, it looks it looks like a Switch. It's everything is
How powerful is this little doohickey?
I'm not sure actually. It's let's see if we can find somewhere that states.
Is it just as good as the regular? I assume it's just as good as the regular Switch.
Yeah, I mean it is. It should be. It's just it's just gonna be like a
big screen with it.
Yeah, it's just a smaller version of the Switch. Really. Yeah, I mean it has everything that the normal Switch does, I believe. It's
maybe time to get rid of my Game Boy.
Maybe, yeah.
I still got my 3DS XL, man. It's right over. Actually, it's right here. Here it is.
This is
Still got it right. I got the red.
Oh man, there it is.
It's got Pokemon Sun in it.
Pokemon. Anyway, but yeah, the Nintendo Switch Lite. That's pretty cool.
So this comes out September.
September 20th. Yes, that is about. That is a month and a week away from today. No, not a month. 2 months and a week is what I meant to say. Jesus.
Yeah, you good, brother.
So 2 months and a week away from today, that thing will be releasing. So
they say how's the battery life on this sumbitch? They say.
I don't believe so. Let me. I had a page open right now, but I had to already close it. I mean, it looks like. It looks like it's the same.
Do you know what a battery life is on a regular Switch? If we can hunt this down real quick.
I don't know. Mine dies like pretty quickly.
Pretty quick.
Unfortunately, yeah. I feel like it always takes longer to charge than it does to, drain the battery. But
battery life, I'm fine.
But yeah, pretty much this Nintendo Switch Lite is just handheld only. There's no TV mode, no tabletop mode, no Joy-Cons, no HD rumble.
Of course, the article I open has Fire Emblem running on it.
No IR motion camera.
Official Switch life is 2.5 through 6 hours. That's what that says. And the Switch Lite has an expected battery life of 3 to 7 hours. So it's really not that much better.
Yeah, it's
I get old. That's the big thing that probably hurts it.
Yeah.
But nothing's perfect.
There's another cheaper Switch coming.
Hell yeah.
Guys.
And a really great game is coming. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Fire Emblem. Daniel, you gotta get it, play it, and tell me how awesome it is.
Yeah, man. Maybe.
I love them. Those games are so. I love them.
So that's news number 1.
That was like the big thing. Yeah, this week.
News number 2 that we have here is that there's a new Lord of the Rings online multiplayer game in the works at Amazon.
I heard about this. Did they give any details?
Posted the link in the chat. So what they are saying here is that it's going to be free to play, I believe.
Like their other one?
Yeah, it's not going to be connected to the TV show that they're doing.
Okay.
Okay, Amazon Game Studios is collaborating with... This is an article from HollywoodReporter.com. Amazon Game Studios is collaborating with Middle-earth Enterprises and Chinese video game holding company Leiyu Technologies Holdings Limited to develop and publish a free-to-play massively multiplayer an MMO game for PC and consoles based on the J.R.R. Tolkien's epic fantasy series Lord of the Rings. Let's see. Development team. Skimming through this, see if there's anything more interesting. It does not currently have a release date or a finalized title. But yeah, it's yeah. So MMO game, from Lord of the Rings in development. In the works from Amazon.
I wonder if they're gonna shut down the old, if they even can. Can they shut down the old one? There's an old one that still runs.
You'd probably imagine so, right? Because they're gonna be doing a new one.
It looks old as shit, but I think it still has It has to still have a player base, or else they wouldn't be.
I mean, if it's still open, right? Yeah. But yeah, that's what they're doing, man. They're working on a new Lord of the Rings MMO.
Probably be a while before we see much about it. I imagine if they just started on it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's in the works, yeah. So it'll probably be a little while. So I mean, the other one will keep running until probably this one. So
free to play. I'll check it. I'll check it out.
Free to play, yeah. Free to play MMO.
I like a good MMO.
Yeah, I'll check it out as well. I love me some Lord of the Rings as well. So
yeah. All right.
And the last piece of gaming news that I have is that the Overwatch Summer Games will start early this year, and Hero 31 will come a little later. So Jeff Kaplan from Overwatch, you know how they do those like developer update videos and whatnot? He was like, oh, well, we do like the hero first, or I forget how it usually goes, but they do like one thing first, and then like the event or whatever. But this year they're like, oh, we're going to be doing the Summer Games event a little earlier, but the hero will come a little later, just to let everybody know. So yeah, hero number 31. That's how many heroes Overwatch has within like 2 years, or it's almost 3 years at this point, right? Yeah, 3 years of the game has been out. We're going to be having 31 heroes. There isn't a specific date for the Summer Games yet, but typically it takes place in the first or second week of August. And that this year's event, they say this year's event will also be a little different. But yeah, the new hero apparently is gonna be, it's gonna be awesome. So we shall see. I like to play me some Overwatch from time to time, particularly during the events. So I always like to, know and keep informed about what's going on, event stuff.
Yeah. Right. Is that your last bit of news?
For gaming, that's all I got this week. Yeah.
I got a couple things.
Cool.
That I've managed to dig up.
What we got?
Marvel's Avengers gameplay will have a premiere at Comic-Con, the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 panel on July 18th. So we'll be talking about that, I assume.
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah,
we'll
next week.
Be showing it if they show it. I assume they'll show it to everybody, but you never know. Sometimes they hide that shit and don't show everybody.
It's true, yeah. Hopefully we'll get to see it.
Or we'll have a leak and then we can talk about it.
yeah, really.
Last Sunday during the podcast, or last Saturday rather, after the podcast, TennoCon was happening during and after our podcast last week, and they announced several things, several cool deals. The most thing they showed off was their Railjack system, which looks really dope. They're gonna have like space battles, and you can fucking fly in the spaceships and hijack other spaceships and shit like that. It looks really cool. They have a new cinematic intro, which was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who's done like is he like the director of this? Let me double check. He directed that, and he's directed some things. I wanna make sure I just get his filmography correct.
Cool.
He directed 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Okay.
He's gonna be directing Uncharted.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's done some Black Mirrors, and he's doing the premiere episode of The Boys, which I think is that Amazon show, right?
Ooh, yes, that show looks good, man. It looks fun. I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, he directed a cinematic intro for Warframe, and it looks dope. I linked it to you. I don't know if you watched it, but it's a pretty cool little trailer that kind of sets up the opening of Warframe.
That's cool. Yeah, the guy who directed it, he's got some stuff, huh? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool. Apparently, he's a big Warframe guy, so.
Nice.
TennoCon was pretty cool. If you're at all interested in Warframe, go check out all that info over on their and all that stuff. See if I have anything else that I can find here for gaming news. Alien Isolation's coming to Switch.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
Yeah, I still haven't played that game.
I've seen other people play it, but I haven't played it myself yet.
There's a rumor Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell have VR games in the. I understand Splinter Cell. Well, I guess I understand Assassin's Creed. Have a VR game. Anyone else? I'm looking down the news.
I got some. I had a bunch of.
Seems like there is that much.
I mean, if that's all, man. We can move on to TV show news.
Let me just check and see if there's anything new today. And then.
I got some stuff there, and I got a bunch of movie news. Lots been happening in the movie world.
All right, go ahead and hit that because I don't see nothing else on here.
We're moving on to the movie news or TV show news. Jesus. So Netflix Animation is going to be doing a Cuphead TV show.
Hell yeah! Even though I don't play the game, I love the way it looks.
Yeah, I posted a link in the chat. Yeah, so they announced on Twitter, on the NX on Netflix account, that Cuphead and Mugman are on their way to Netflix for the Cuphead show, a Netflix original series. So I have not played this game. I've seen other people play it, but I really, really, really like the art style for this thing. I think it's really, really cool. That old school, like, old animation type thing. So this looks fun, man. I'll definitely check it out. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this and how it's gonna be. But
adding on to that, I have an article here from the Hollywood Reporter that says the Cuphead co-creator wants to stay far away from computer-assisted animation in the series. So
nice.
So they want to do that hand drawing shit, I guess, like they did for the game.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, stick to your guns, right?
That's what made the game cool. It's what made it. It's what got exactly. People like me, the person that probably will never play the game, to watch people play that fucking game because it was beautiful.
Yeah, because the style is really, really, really cool. Yeah,
it's not even like a game. Man. It's like watching a fucking show, like an old school cartoon.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, pretty dope.
For sure.
What else you got?
Next piece of news I got here is that oh shit, hold on, let me just copy paste this link properly. The next piece of news I got is that George R.R. Martin is teasing the Game of Thrones prequel and how it'll tie in with the original. So I'll post a link again in the chat for you guys. Polygon article. This is the prequel is going to take place 5,000 years in the past, but certain things in Westeros are still the same.
Damn.
So yeah, it's going to be 5,000 years before, like we said. It's going to be taking place around the time known as the Age of Heroes. Events that are going to lead up to the Long Night. A Year's Winter, the White Walkers, that kind of stuff, because they're still around then, even. So you'd figure that we're gonna see the Night King because he was like the first White Walker or something, right?
I think so.
Is that why he's the Night King?
I think in the TV show lore, yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, apparently there's something. We'll see dire wolves and mammoths and stuff like that.
Will we though? No, I'm kidding. That's a joke at poor Ghost expense.
Poor Ghost, yeah. Yeah, and then George R.R. Martin said we'll see something called The Others, which I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting. Just The Others. Those of you who read the books probably know what that is or whatever, but I don't know. And then he says that the Starks will definitely be there. We'll see, important families that we know about. So Starks will be there, and the Casterlys, and the Lannisters, and whatnot. So we'll see all these fams back in the years ago.
It's an interesting place to look in time.
Yeah, this kind of thing reminds me of like the Old Republic for Star Wars. Like we're going like thousands of years in the past.
I'm down.
Yeah, it sounds really, really cool.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. The prequel has already started filming in Northern Ireland.
Damn.
It doesn't have the series doesn't even have an official name yet or a premiere, but they've started filming. But yeah, it'll be interesting. So that's some of the information he shared, just to give people a little bit more, just to tease folks on what that's going to be all about. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down. Call it Game of Thrones, Age of Heroes.
Age of Heroes.
Bam, 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 bam. You think they'll keep the theme song?
Nah.
Aw.
Nah. I mean, if they, depending on who they get to do the themes or the scores, if they bring back Ramin, yeah, I don't know. He may like incorporate that somehow, but I think if they do it, he'll probably have a brand new thing.
Probably a good idea to do brand new stuff after the wait.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got, my friend?
John Wick writer Derek Kolstad has been recruited by Marvel's Falcon and the Winter Soldier series.
Yeah.
So the John Wick writer will be working on Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Did he work on all the John Wicks, or?
He is. Yeah, I mean, he's. I believe so. He was one of the creators.
He's the guy that created that shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's the creator. So yeah.
Oh yeah, he did all of them.
So there you go, man. He's gonna be.
Oh, he's also working on the Just Cause movie.
Yeah, he's working on the Just Cause movie.
That guy's got his finger in a lot of stuff. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's cool, man. He's I love John Wick, so
yeah, John Wick's great. I still haven't seen the third one.
If he's gonna bring some of that stuff into the Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm all for it, man. I'm all on board for that.
A fucking pencil. Winter Soldier kills like 2 pencils.
2 pencils. Yeah, but that's exciting, man. Get some more John Wick stuff or get any John Wick stuff in that. That'd be pretty great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What do we got next? We have this is something here. There's a new Flintstones series in the works.
I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah, there's a new Flintstones series. I'll post it in the chat for you guys if you're interested. It's an article from Variety. From Warner Brothers Animation, Elizabeth Banks, Brownstone Productions. They're teaming up for the Flintstones series. The original ran for over 6 seasons and over 150 episodes between 1960 and 1966.
Back when my dad was a youngin'.
Yeah, so apparently Seth MacFarlane had developed a reboot for Fox back in 2011, but the project didn't go anywhere. So this will be another attempt at trying to get a reboot for the series. But yeah, they're working on it. I would imagine it's still like early stages, so there's not a whole lot of information.
Yeah.
Other than they're working on, a new Flintstones. So it'll be interesting to see how I think for me it'll depend on how the animation style looks, because there's certain shows that they've tried to bring back that are like much older, and the new animation just looks atrocious. And I'm just like, that's not gonna work, man.
Probably give it a chance. Although it's hard, it'd be hard because I grew up on the original.
Yeah, I mean,
it all like those movies too, like A Man Called Flintstone and all those. Do you remember those movies that were good?
We'll have to wait and see how this goes, man. But anyway, that's happening.
The DuckTales reboot's pretty popular. So.
The last piece of TV show news that I have here is that Jon Favreau was recently on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and he says that he's already writing season 2 of The Mandalorian, and that they're already like starting to do like some previous stuff on it as well. So that is fucking awesome.
If there was anybody I'd ever want to meet, it'd be Favreau, just because
he is the man.
Hey, right? Like he's the man, right? And he's a passionate fan as well as the man. So
yeah, it's incredible. So yeah, Mandalorian season 2. They're done with the first season, obviously, which is gonna be on Disney Plus in November. Yeah. This is the thing that I am most excited about more than anything else.
Did you
literally anything else? I'm more excited about The Mandalorian than anything.
Did you see what their budget is approaching per episode that got posted?
Yes,
today?
Yes, I saw that.
So
it's yeah. I mean, hey man, if you're gonna be doing a Star Wars show, you better do it right.
Yeah,
you're gonna need some dough to do it. So
15 million per episode, by the way, for those watching at home.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but again, Star Wars show, man, you gotta do it right.
You gotta do it right.
And Jon Favreau, I trust completely.
Plus, once they have all that stuff, I imagine they can reuse a lot of it later on as well. So.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And like they talked about this during the celebration, but like they had the 501st Legion, the cosplayers and the people who like go to like events and stuff. They use those people as like extras, dude. Because their armor is so like so accurate, yeah. So you're gonna see we're gonna see like a bunch of interesting troopers in the background.
I can't fucking wait for this show. It's gonna be hype.
Yeah, man. I cannot wait. cannot wait. I cannot stress enough how excited I am for the show. I'm more excited about this than episode 9. I'm more excited about this than anything. Like, no lie. This is the number one thing I'm looking forward to. If there's one thing that's like, what's keeping you going? The Mandalorian. I can't wait to watch this shit, man. I can't wait to watch this fucking show, man. I cannot wait. We're only what? Well, we're several months away, but I'm excited.
What's the release date on it again?
It's November or something.
That's right.
It's whenever Disney Plus comes out. It'll be like a premiere show when Disney Plus releases.
Oh November. Yeah.
But yeah, very exciting. They're working on season 2 already. Season 1 is done. It's very exciting. I cannot wait for the show.
All right.
And that's what I got for TV shows.
Got a couple things.
Alrighty.
Comicbook.com says Netflix says Stranger Things 3 recorded a 40.7 million household accounts that have watched the show since its July 4th global launch. More than any other film or series in its first 4 days. And 18.2 millions of those have already finished the entire season.
Yeah, which is insane to me because I don't know if you've heard, but they said that they were gonna like cancel it or whatever. Did you hear that stupid shit on the internet?
Well, I think it's because Netflix always cancels at season 3, but I don't think they'll cancel it.
Dude, Stranger Things is the biggest thing they've ever had. There's no way.
They'll never.
And those numbers are proof right there. And Netflix doesn't normally share their numbers on stuff, but like that's big, man. If they're like
massive.
Yeah, it's there's no way. And the Duffer Brothers have a plan for this show. I think they said they wanted to do like 4 or 5 seasons. I think 5 seasons, depending on how it goes, would be perfect.
Yeah.
So they have a plan for this. I have faith in them. I have liked every single season of this show. Every single season. I think to me personally, season 2 is the weakest one, but I still love them all.
Yeah.
I think they're all good. So.
Yeah. There hasn't been a bad season. I like some of others, but
for sure.
Good.
They're all really, really good for sure, man. So. Yeah, they have a plan. They know what they're doing. It's a damn good show. These kids everybody on the show is good, man. So it's they're killing it. So absolutely, they're good.
Your boy, moving on. Your boy Zack Snyder gonna be doing a Norse mythology anime for Netflix, according to the Hollywood Reporter. And I believe there's already like a Viking anime that I need to check out. I heard it was. Let's see I'll just read this here article. I'll link it actually. How about that? I'll pull a Daniel.
Go for it, man.
There you go. There's the link for this at the Hollywood Reporter.
Hollywood Reporter.
This article says Zack Snyder is turning his attention to television. The prolific writer, director, producer whose credits include Justice League and
Zack Snyder is teaming up.
That is really loud. What the shit? That started playing randomly.
This is really interesting because he hasn't really done anything since Justice League, I don't think.
Yeah. All right.
So,
yeah. And it says literally nothing about it other
than. And I absolutely love 300.
I do too.
So if you can do something similar like to that with Norse mythology, whew.
I think Netflix is trying to gear up, man. They got to, right? So they're going for Snyder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Norse mythology is pretty dope too, man. I think of all the like mythologies, Greek is probably my favorite, but Norse is pretty dope too, man.
Like, people give Snyder a lot of shit. I don't think he's bad. I think he just needs to be in control of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm interested in it though.
Yeah, and anime Norse mythology series, that sounds pretty cool, man.
Pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that.
Yeah. Mindhunters has a season 2 release date at long fucking last. For August 16th.
Oh yeah, there you go, man.
Is what I have right here.
Oh, I actually had that written down, but I fucking put that in the wrong category.
Oopsies.
That's fine. Yeah, August 16th, season 2, Mindhunter. Looking forward to that. Season 1 was great.
I love it. If you guys haven't checked out Mindhunters, go watch it. Although it's got some, it's very heavy on them early serial killers, crime stuff. So if that makes you uncomfortable, don't watch it. But it's good. It's good. Yeah, I loved it, and I've been waiting for season 2.
It's good. Yeah, I dig it for sure. Very, very exciting. Looking forward.
There was a lot of Netflix news.
That. I mean, yeah, Netflix is everywhere though, man. They always got stuff in the works, as they should though, especially with these incoming streaming wars. Which, by the way, speaking of streaming wars, FX's streaming service is another victim. They're shutting down.
Yeah.
They just I don't know how
I didn't even really know they had one. So.
Yeah, I don't know how all these places expect to keep running after like Disney comes out and all this other stuff. Like it's just you can't, man. You can't. What they need to do is team up with another streaming service that already exists.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna go that way, because you can't.
I would rather latch on to somebody that's big than try to make my own, because making your own must be.
Because you're just gonna go up against competition and you're gonna lose. Like there's just no chance for you, man.
You gotta get in there and you can get in there and mix it up. Just pick your battles,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Marilyn Manson has been cast in Stephen King's The Stand adaptation. Who's he playing?
Huh.
Okay. Article. Yeah, he will appear in the CBS's forthcoming adaptation of Stephen King's plague horror novel, The Stand. Does it say who he's playing? Nope. But yeah, he's a pretty good actor. He was in Sons of Anarchy, and he's been in some other stuff that I didn't even realize it was him. So, yeah. And I'm just looking to see if anything else.
Let me double check, see if I have anything else.
There's a poster for Star Trek Picard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If any of you were interested in this, I still need to finish. That's a pretty dope poster.
There is. I saw it. It looks kind of like Old Man Logan-ish.
That's what it does. It does. It made me think of John Wick, but Picard. Here it is, guys. It's fully blown up right here. Here it is, small.
Patrick Stewart.
Your boy, Patrick Stewart. To go where no dog is.
And he's got a doggy with him.
He's got a big old dog.
He's got a doggy with him. Because every fucking... A lot of hero protagonists nowadays have to have their fucking dog with them.
Yeah, right? And you got your vineyards. Making wine. If you watch The Next Generation, I'm pretty sure you... That was a thing that happened.
Pretty neat.
I'm not a super Trekkie, but I'll probably check it out.
I'm not a Trekkie either. I've been watching or not been watching, but well, yeah, I guess the Star Trek Discovery show, and it's all right. I'm just not, a big Star Trek person either.
I like the Orville more.
Yeah, the streaming wars is pretty crazy, guys. It's gonna be. We'll see how it goes, but I anticipate a lot of these smaller ones to just, crash down under the supremacy that is Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO, Amazon, Hulu. Those are the main ones.
All I got for
TV shows.
Double check. Make sure nothing has broken in the last few minutes. It doesn't appear so. We good.
Alright. Well, we're going from one poster to another because in movie news, there is the Mulan movie poster is out. Put it in the chat for you guys to see, and this is a cool looking poster. I like it.
Did you watch the teaser?
I was gonna bring that up next. There is a official teaser for Mulan, which we will get the link to in the chat as well.
That's a nice poster.
That is a really cool poster. You can see like in the sword part, she has like the helmet on like her head and stuff, and like it's a really cool looking poster. I like this actress that they got from Mulan, which if you guys have seen the trailer, she looks like a badass in it. I posted the teaser in the chat. This is I love the Mulan animated.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite one of like, those kinds of movies, but this trailer, this teaser, I guess, looks fucking cool, man.
I'll be honest with you. The teaser for this probably got me more excited for one of the Disney live actions than any of the other trailers did.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is just a fucking teaser.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one so much. and they're like gonna be reimagining this, so it's not gonna be exactly the same. It's not gonna be like a remake of the animated one, because there's gonna be no Mushu. There's gonna be no. They're not gonna like. It's not gonna be a musical, so they're not gonna sing the songs and stuff, whatever, right? But yeah, I'm excited for this, man. This is gonna be awesome. I mean, just look at the damn teaser. This looks incredible. It's a very pretty looking movie.
If you guys want Mushu and you guys want the songs, you already have that movie.
Exactly.
It's right over there. It's animated. Yeah. Go watch it.
You can always watch that. You'll always have that.
It's the same reason that I didn't go see Aladdin, okay? I already have the perfect Aladdin movie. I don't need to go see that one and watch them butcher Jafar. I don't have to. I can go watch the animated one. It exists. That perfect Aladdin movie, that already exists. And it's the same for Mulan. And I think this looks dope as fuck and want to go see it.
This looks really, really cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for this movie.
It got me excited. So if you want...
I love me some Mulan.
If you're bummed about Mushu and that, go watch Mulan. It already exists.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Other people like Aladdin? Hey, that's fine for them. My Aladdin's already perfect, right over there, animated.
Speaking of more Disney trailers, there was a Maleficent Mistress of Evil trailer, which I'll post in the chat as well. If you guys have seen it, if you haven't, there it is. I didn't really like the first Maleficent. I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't really like it. And this movie looks like very predictable based off this trailer. If you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It just looks super predictable. Like, oh man.
I still haven't figured out why they made a Maleficent.
I don't know. I don't know. They should have just done like a normal. They should have just done like Sleeping. What is it? Sleeping Beauty thing. Yeah. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. They should have just done that instead. I don't know why they decided to do Maleficent. They made her like an anti-hero instead of like a villain. I don't. I don't know, man.
I don't know either. I don't know. I'm just not interested.
Yeah, this trailer it gives away. I think it's very predictable. You can tell what's gonna happen. Like the Queen, which was played by Michelle Pfeiffer, I think she's gonna be like the bad person. So I don't know. This movie just doesn't. It doesn't.
Was the first one any good?
I didn't like it.
Does anybody in the chat know? Was it like popular at all? Because I don't understand why they have a sequel.
I don't either.
I don't remember it being a big hit.
And it's been like years later, dude. Like, when did the first one even come out? Maleficent. The first one came out in 2014, dude. It's been like 5 years, man.
A long time.
Yeah, it's I don't get why they're doing this again. I don't get it.
Not my bag.
Yeah, not mine either. But I figured we'd bring it up since we were already on the Disney topic.
Yeah, no, you good.
It's just something that, yeah, it's.
I'm
probably
just surprised they made a sequel to.
Yeah, I mean, Angelina Jolie really likes this role or whatever. But anyway, we can move on to the next thing here.
All right, what else you got?
The next thing is that the Mortal Kombat movie has casted Sub-Zero. I'll post a link in the chat for you guys. It's from the Hollywood Reporter, an exclusive thing.
You wanna? I had no idea they were making another Mortal Kombat movie until I saw this the other day.
Yeah, they got their Sub-Zero, man.
There's actually been 2 bits of our Mortal Kombat news, by the way.
Actor and martial art. Well, you can bring up the other one after this.
Yeah.
Actor and martial artist Joe Taslim will be playing the superpowered fighter in the live-action adaptation of the video game. James Wan and his Atomic Monster banner are producing the movie. The plot of the film remains unknown. But yeah, they're doing a reboot of the 95 movie, or 97, or whatever the hell came out.
For those of you wondering, this guy was in The Raid. That's where he's from.
He was in The Raid. He was in Fast and the Furious 6, Star Trek Beyond, and then the Netflix The Night Comes for Us.
He played Jaka. Sergeant.
So yeah, they.
I wonder if he's playing old Sub-Zero or young Sub-Zero.
I think this is going to be based off the newer games. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll start from the beginning. I don't know.
This says he's playing Bihan, which is the old Sub-Zero.
Yeah, they might go back to the old.
I don't know for sure, but
they'll probably start from the beginning and then work their way into new stuff.
The other piece of news was I think one of the producers or somebody on the movie tweeted out that it's going to be rated R and there's going to be fatalities for the first time ever on the big screen.
Yeah. So I heard about that. News. Yep, that's going to be cool. That's gonna be cool. I'm not even like the biggest Mortal Kombat fan, but that sounds pretty cool.
I love the old first one, man, with like Robin Shu as fucking Liu Kang, and yeah, from like the 90s, it had the most dope ass song. They'd be crazy not to like pop it in at the very end of the movie with the final
Mortal Kombat.
Fuck yeah.
You should just play the song.
Probably get the video copyright. It's the problem.
Play like 10 seconds of it. It'll be fine.
I'd have to find.
Anyway, yeah. So that's that's your Mortal Kombat news. I got some other stuff. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So the next piece of news we have here is that I don't know if you guys have heard, but Chris Rock is working alongside who are these people that make these movies? He's working on the Saw reboot. So Chris Rock is involved in the Saw reboot, and they've cast Samuel L. Jackson to play, I believe, his father. But yeah, they're doing a Saw reboot. There was like 8 Saw movies in the past, I believe, between 2004 and 2017.
Sorry, I just saw a random ass comment. Crack up.
There's so many of these damn Saw movies.
There's so many, dude.
They're doing a reboot. They're bringing Chris Rock and Sam Jackson on board. And yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly when this is supposed to come out. I believe they're just starting to work on it now. But they have a few people cast already. Max Minghella as Chris Rock's partner, William Schenk. Marisol Nichols as Chris Rock's boss, Captain Angie Garza. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot of information other than they're working on a reboot for Saw, and Sam Jackson and Chris Rock are involved. So we'll see. I mean, I was never really like the biggest fan of these movies. I think like the first couple are okay.
I watched the first one and it just made me uncomfortable. So
the first few are okay, but then after that, it just turns into like torture porn, and it's like, all right,
yeah. Well, it's the same reason I didn't watch Hostel. You know, it's just too much. It's too much for me.
Yeah,
makes me uncomfortable. So
I get you. Yeah, it's that's how it gets, man. They're not really. The first few are fine, but other than that, it's whatever. Anyway,
what else you got?
Don Cheadle.
Damn it! You stole my story.
You guys know who that is, right? Don Cheadle.
Goddamn right.
He's War Machine and MCU and stuff. He has been cast in Space Jam 2. He's gonna be joining LeBron James and all the other homies. Space Jam 2, which is in production from Warner Brothers. I really enjoyed Space Jam. It's one of those movies that I saw a lot.
Oh my god!
Younger days. I love me some Space Jam.
I bought that shit the moment it came out.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this next one.
6 years old when that movie came out.
It's crazy that they're working on this like over 20 years later. But they're finally doing it. And yeah, Don Cheadle has joined the cast. It'll be interesting to see who he's gonna be. I mean, I guess it's not like this is gonna be like a super like interesting plot or whatever, but it's Space Jam. It's a fun movie, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this. So
I'm on the jam.
I'm excited. Here's something else. If we're done talking about that,
I don't got nothing.
Yeah. Christoph Waltz Blofeld, which is a villain in the last James Bond movie, is returning in Bond 25.
I guess.
So I have not seen the last James Bond movie, Spectre, I believe it was called. Came out in 2015, but his character from that movie is returning in the new Bond 25 movie. So I don't know how that's gonna work or what's he gonna be doing or anything like that. Because again, I haven't even seen the last one. But it was announced earlier that Rami Malek is gonna be like the villain of this next one.
Yeah.
And apparently Christoph Waltz is coming back, so it'll be interesting to see how that works. But,
I like Rami Malek, man.
I like.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's good. He's good stuff.
I dig him.
But yeah, James Bond, Christoph Waltz is returning for the next one, so that should be interesting because I don't know what his last character did in the last movie, but pretty cool.
I haven't seen any of them other than Casino Royale.
Oh man, yeah, I've seen.
No, I saw Skyfall. That's right, I did see.
Yeah, Skyfall was probably like the best one of the newer one or like the current era.
What's the second one? I didn't see that one.
Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. See, I skipped that one.
Yeah.
From Russia with Love was still my favorite Bond movie. You have a favorite?
I don't know. I kind of like the fucking Pierce Brosnan ones.
Oh, GoldenEye's so good.
Yeah, GoldenEye and stuff like that. Yeah. But anyway, that's James Bond news for today. We have also what we have here. Oh, Oliver Jackson Cohen, who was in the Haunting of Hill House show. He is going to be starring in The Invisible Man at Universal and Blumhouse. So The Invisible Man is a monster movie, which was previously, I believe, that Johnny Depp was the Invisible Man once. So, yeah. So originally Johnny Depp was supposed to be attached to this because I don't know if you remember, but they were supposed to be working on the like monster shared universe thing. Mm-hmm. You remember that or no?
Yeah, I remember.
They had like Tom Cruise with the Mummy, and they had like Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and they were gonna like Universal was gonna kick off like this whole new.
Yeah, it was supposed to start with like that
monster universe,
that Dracula movie. Right?
Yeah, but then they scrapped that, and then
because it didn't do.
And then they started with the Mummy, but then that didn't do good either. So
no shit.
So Oliver Jackson Cohen is going to be the Invisible Man for them, and this guy is like I said, he was in The Haunting of Hill House. He was good in that show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I definitely recommend it. That was one of my favorite shows of I think last year. So it's pretty good. It's a Netflix show, I think. So definitely give that a shot if you haven't seen it.
Man, if they're going to do something like that, they should just remake like The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but good.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, that movie was so bad that it made fucking Sean Connery quit acting.
Yeah.
He fucking quit acting because that movie was so bad. Like, damn.
He was intended to spawn a film franchise. Sorry. I was just looking at it. I'll still watch it even though it's terrible. I just got it.
I mean, dude, that's fucking.
It's like watching a car wreck.
So I have one last piece of movie news here, and this is something that I am, I was saving for the end because, goddamn, I could talk about this for a long time. But this last piece of news is that on Wednesday, the Star Wars show revealed the new Stormtrooper from The Rise of Skywalker. They are called the Sith Troopers.
Oh, damn.
They are all red Stormtroopers. I put the link in the chat. There's going to have figures and stuff at Comic-Con coming up here in a week. They are called Sith Troopers. They are all red Stormtroopers. God damn, these guys look fucking cool, man.
Somebody wants to buy me one. Totally do that.
Dude, if I was going to Comic-Con, oh lordy lord.
Pretty cool shirt.
Pops. The shirt is pretty cool. Look at the pop, dude. Did you see the pop? That thing looks beautiful, man. If anyone's going to Comic-Con, please get me that Funko Pop.
This would be your favorite Stormtrooper if you like red. Man, that action figure.
Yeah, and the Black Series figure, look at that bad boy, man. Somebody, if you're going to Comic-Con, hook me up with that Black Series.
Yeah, get us both one, please.
Look at that bad boy, man.
I like having the troopers. I got my fucking...
Look at that Hot Toys figure right there. Oh, my God. Look at that boy right there, man. Yeah. God damn.
Jesus.
Oh, man. These guys look fucking cool, dude.
Dude, even that backpack looks dope. What the shit?
So, these guys are not just going to be... Well, I mean, I can't really say because we haven't seen the movie yet, but...
Yeah.
They don't look like they're just going to be normal stormtroopers because, I mean, apart from the obvious that they're all red, their blaster seems to be a little different from the normal stormtrooper. The armor is a little different. It's not like the smooth, clean, like, look that the other stormtroopers have. These guys have like lines on the armor and like it's just the helmet like has like it almost looks like a clone trooper hybrid. It has like the little line down the nose and stuff. These guys look fucking cool, man. The super interesting thing to me though is why are these guys called Sith troopers?
Shit if I know.
My theory is Palpatine's coming back, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be in this movie one way or another. These are probably gonna be Palpatine's boys. Because as we all know, Snoke and Kylo Ren are not Sith. So they can't be related to them. So I would imagine that these guys are somehow Palpatine's boys. But I don't know, man. It's so interesting. Like I'm super curious to see how these guys are gonna tie in. But
yeah,
I'm sure the movie will explain it all. Confusion will be taken away from the movie once we see the movie. But these guys look cool, man. They look really, really cool. But then again, I feel like every new Stormtrooper that comes out, I'm like, that guy looks cool. That guy looks super cool. Like they even in that article that I linked, they have like the TIE Pilot, Stormtrooper, the Scout Trooper, the Short Trooper, the Death Trooper. They have like all the different troopers in there. So it's interesting. I'm gonna be curious to see who these guys are, what they're doing in the movie, they're Sith troopers, so they have to be affiliated with the Sith somehow. My guess is Palpatine, but we'll see. We shall see. They look really, really cool. Well, and again, if anyone's going to Comic-Con, get me a pop and a Black Series figure, and I'll thank you very much.
Same.
But yeah,
I'll also take another Revan, please. I need two. I only got one. I need one to open.
Yeah. They look really, really badass, and I want me. That shirt looks really cool too. I'll take a shirt too if anybody's me up with that. But anyway, that's the last piece of movie news that I had. I want to save that to the end because goddamn, they look amazing.
I got one thing, and it's the most random ass thing you will ever hear.
What's that?
It's a piece of movie news, but apparently there's a Rocko's Modern Life animated movie coming to Netflix on August 9th.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't even heard about this, man.
So it's called Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling. It comes out apparently 2 years ago. There was a teaser trailer launch, and then like no news. And then one of the voice actors who played Ed Bighead on the show tweeted out that the movie is releasing August 9th, and there's yeah. Apparently that's a thing that's happening. August
9th, we'll be at WaveCon.
Yeah. We'll watch Rocco's at WaveCon, I guess.
Yeah, we'll watch Rocco's Modern Life thing at WaveCon. Yeah, it'll be
group watch.
It'll be a big thing. Yeah.
Let me tell you, everybody in the room is watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding.
It'll be a big event at WaveCon that day.
That's all we got for news, I believe. Unless you got anything.
That's all we got for news, man. No, that's it, man. That's all I got here written down.
We're gonna take a break, I guess.
We'll take a break and then we'll come back and
we're just gonna have a conversation.
We're just gonna talk. If you guys have stuff you want to talk about, let us know. We'll talk about it.
Say shit in the chat. Tweet at us maybe or something. Fucking whatever it is.
You can either tweet at Josh, type here in the chat, or post in my channel on Discord, and we'll talk about the stuff. All right.
Yeah. We'll be right back after this, guys. Go get you a drink, go to the bathroom, and don't go anywhere other than those places.
We shall return momentarily.
Be right back.
Bye-bye. Be right back.